Hello, and welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things quickly and compare them to everything else in existence. I've been watching a lot of Hong Kong movies lately because Hong Kong movies are great, and I found one that I thought was excellent and is not from the 80s and 90s like most of the ones I watched. I watched The Furious, which comes in this cool sort of 3D slipcover. You can see it's sort of 3D. Apparently, you can only get this through Lionsgate Direct, so I had to go to it through them. I kept waiting for this movie to come out, and then someone's like, look, my Lionsgate copy came through. And I'm like, what? And it turns out, yes. The only way to currently get a physical copy of this is to buy it directly from the studio. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Why am I okay with that? Because it came with trading cards. Ooh, 5 trading cards for the 5 guys in the final fight of the movie. I guess that was a spoiler. Oh, well. It was... Yeah. So, this movie is just a... I watched all the making of because I was curious how they filmed it. And it was not what I was expecting and how they filmed it, but their description of it being a roller coaster was a very apt description. And yeah, this was just a fun ride from start to finish. Excellent choreography. The takes are long and drawn out, which is what you want from your fight scenes. You don't want this quick cut action, shaky cam bullcrap. No, you want long, wide shots. You want like 30, 45 seconds, minute long takes. You don't want cutting every 10 seconds. No, that's for chumps who don't know how to fight. These guys know how to fight, and it is glorious. There is a weird disconnect I noticed watching this movie. So I watched this and Jackie Chan's First Strike within like 3 days of each other. And there's this weird, almost faux realism feel from watching The Furious. And then after watching the making of, I realized what it was. And the difference is it almost looks like they rotoscoped the characters into the scenery. In reality, what they're doing is they're rotoscoping out like mats and stuff that they're using so they don't hurt themselves on concrete. And they added a few extra like background elements like extra chairs and stuff for consistency's sake that they didn't actually want in the set, because I don't know, you're throwing someone around, you don't want them to get hurt accidentally. So the weird rotoscoping effect in some of the later fight scenes turns out was actually just CGI offsetting the fight scenes, not the actual actors, but the scenery around them for safety reasons. So that explains that. Also, there was a really weird ice scene that was also clearly bad CGI. But this is a lower budget film, so they don't have as much money to high-end rotoscope out things like mats and stuff. But they still did a good job. I didn't notice it 80% of the time. So all in all, they did a great job. The fight scenes are great. The action's great. The actors are great. Kenji-san did a great job directing. He's done the fight choreography for a lot of stuff. And yeah, this just feels like an old school 90s Hong Kong movie, and it's one of my favorite genres, the murdering child predator genre. So if you're looking for a good movie that's a father saving his daughter from child predators, check out The Furious and watch them murder hundreds of people who deserve to be murdered. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, bet you weren't expecting to see me again. Apparently, I forgot to mention where this was on my list. So, The Furious is the 150th best movie of all time because it is a rip-roaring, amazing action film, and it's a great time. Sorry I forgot to mention where it is on the list, so there you go. Have a great day again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.